45 machine. 7th, Caden Braswell. 8th, Mike Alessi. Talon Hawkins was 9th. We got to get that kid off the gate good. Talon Hawkins is faster than his results say they are. And I see Cole Martinez in the number 2 spot, I believe. Got that bright gear on there. Perhaps that's the number 2 there as well. That is Chance Hymas, correct? Chance had a rough moto, fell a couple of times. He's already raced earlier in the day, so Chance would love the chance to redeem himself. So early race lead here. We're trying to check in with our hole shot artist there. There's a Kawasaki in 4th. Perhaps that is Ryder D on the 23 machine, and it is. Ryder D in a good spot on a 250 and a sea of 450s, perhaps. Ryder D, what a great start. Heath Harrison with the hole shot on that Phoenix Honda ride. And again, a big shout out to the Phoenix Honda team and the, was it Mason Construction?
Maxon
that came out and worked tirelessly to turn this ranch around after the floods last year. So Heath Harrison is money off that gate. He's got that stuff dialed in.
Yes, and you know, he got the whole shot yesterday, if memory serves me correct, in this class.
I think you're right.
He was pretty stoked about being able to lead a few laps out here, and already.
Oh, Hymas looks him over.
Yeah, he does.
So the 2 will get past the 1. Chance Hymas now moves into the number 1 spot. I see Ryder D lurking back there behind Martinez, perhaps. I believe that to be the number 30 of Cole Martinez. We'll get the official rundown here very shortly. There is Ryder D upping his stock as he lunges closer to becoming a full-time pro racer here.
You know, cool thing, Heath Harrison, and a lot of you probably know it, I mean, he's a big instrumental part of the Phoenix racing team from kind of behind the scenes.
Mechanic.
Yeah. You know, he's a great test rider, obviously, and this right here is just kind of part of a bonus for him to get to be able to come out here and do this kind of stuff. And you know, David Eller is as big a fan of Heath Harrison still this day as he was when he was riding for him a few years ago, and before he made the transition into being a mechanic like that. And yeah, this is pretty exciting. Heath having a good time. It's good to see these guys being able to come back and be competitive still in this Open Pro Sport class. And it's also good, I think, for these kids to get that competition that has a little bit of experience under the belt.
Oh, yeah, you get Martinez and Heath Harrison. They have a lot of races under their belt that's probably expanded over the years, moving from the 28 to the 30 and on into the 32, 34 size pant. So it happens to the best of us. Don't worry, boys. Your leader right now, Chance Hymas, trying to make hay while this Loretta Lynn sunshine shines down on this racetrack, the hottest part of the race day. And Ryder D now working on Cole Martinez. Look at that. Everybody got off the gate clean. Hawkins is in 7th. Linville is 6th. Braswell 5th. Then you have Ryder D, Cole Martinez, Heath Harrison, and Chance Hymas. So everybody clean off the gate. It's going to be a good, clean race. We'll see how it all sorts out as Martinez working on Harrison. Now here it comes. Coming down into the Thor Beach right in front of the Monster Energy viewing deck here. Chance Hymas wants nothing to do with that nonsense behind him, Rodney Tomlin.
Absolutely not. The Red Riders up front in this 1, 2, and 3 right now, but
team orders, keep that green Kawasaki behind.
There's Ryder D, just slipped through.
The levee has broke. The Honda levee has now been penetrated by the green Kawasaki of Ryder D, and he goes immediately after Harrison. He's going to make that pass. Now let's see if he can work on Cole Martinez. Man, that track's nice and smooth, just so rideable, such an easy, fun, flowy racetrack right now, folks. I am being very sarcastic. That is it's basically like getting Mike Tyson punching you just for about 20 minutes straight. Just trying to block and cover and just get off of me, man. What's wrong? Can you handle the punches? There's a turn, there's a bump, there's a tabletop here. Left riders. Good luck with that. There's some sunshine, some heat. Wow, that metaphor, Mike Tyson being the track metaphor, that's a long stretch, man. That's a long way to go.
You brought it together well, though, wow, I have to admit.
That's so dumb. So dumb. Into the 10 Commandments, and he's trying to shake Heath Harrison, but Harrison not going anywhere just yet.
Wow.
Adjust that line on the fly. He was adjusting all the way in the air. Feet were off the pegs. He's adjusting everything.
Man, that turn coming out of the 10 Commandments into the red zone, I mean,
it's just not cool. It's just not a cool turn, bro. Chill out, dude. Be cool with these guys, man.
Right.
You're coming in there, you're ruining my guy's flow here. How about just be cool, let my guy come through the turn without any incident. No dice, bro. It's not cool. I'm a jerk. I'm going to be a jerk. I'm going to drag his foot. Make him cross rut. There's Ryder D just jumps across those ruts, man. That's the best way to do it. Just don't even mess with them. Just jump the ruts. Look at him, lifts the front wheel, not even going to deal with that bump. He is going right at Martinez on the inside, and I believe he's going to stick that pass. I thought Martinez might launch that roller to roller that Dave Giannoffi says existed last year. I don't know, man. I have never seen that. Giannoffi says, nah, bro, they did it last year. So I went, the roller to single.
Off that jump?
Not that one, the one further back that we were remarking on earlier in the day that B-Rider, that Hayden Deegan, I thought pulled it out first. I haven't seen it. So Dave Giannoffi, I think you're just making stuff up. Yeah. So Heath Harrison now on top of Martinez. Not really on top of it, but trying to get around him. There's Chance Hymas. Wow, just bouncing back. I know, that is so wild. Not a great week. A rough moto earlier in the day. Finished 4th, I believe. Leads this thing right now, but we know how this goes. We're 5 minutes into a 25-minute moto. Ryder D just under the relentless attack of the Hondas. I believe they got him back. And that was, I guess, Martina or Braswell perhaps on the 77. I believe that was. So I think Ryder D a little shocked. Yeah, that's the 77 of Caden Braswell, who's come through and picked off a couple of Honda riders and Ryder D.
Kind of, oh!
That was, the track is just brutal right now.
that turn hooks bad right there.
Sure does. Man. So like Jeff Emig was saying, these guys are hunting for lines right now, like just trying to put this whole racetrack together, and Ryder D is not enjoying those inside lines coming out of the 10 Commandments.
Rather assassinistic, if you ask me.
Making up words on the fly here. Assassinistic.
Yeah,
very assassinistic up here.
He's like a sniper out of nowhere.
It's very spinal out there on the racetrack. What happened? It's spinal.
I had to make up at least
make it
one
up,
word.
man. Nobody's going to know. Wes Kane's not here to. His vocabulary expands every couple of minutes.
Assassinistic.
Very assassinistic stylings. Center part of the racetrack directly in front of us is Chance Hymas out front. Ryder D fighting for his life, trying to get back around the 77, who's having a heck of a lap here. Caden Braswell, this is going to be a good one. A 156 last time around. Ryder D with a 155. Ooh, Hymas with a 155. Whoa.
Nice way to block that one.
It's like checkers. I'll move this one back, block you here. All right, so this battle, the push coming. A 155 again on lap 4, a 157 for Hymas, and this battle is pushing right up to his bumper, Rodney Tomlin.
Yeah, they've been like in that 3.7 range for a while now.
Ryder D now on the inside. Can he make the pass? Negative, Ghost Rider. Braswell jumps past him. Jeez, Caden Braswell just not wanting to give up that spot.
Man, I mean, you got to wonder how much longer can Braswell ride at this intensity, man. I mean,
he came through the field. That's his speed. That is the speed he wants to bring to this one. All right, now he has pulled. He was all over under the attack of Ryder D, and now he's pulled 3 bike lengths. This is Ryder D's roughest spot on the racetrack. Yeah, some big bobbles for Ryder D, and I believe for everybody. This track's just rough. It's just not pretty right now. He's like, you try to ride that track smooth, man. It is not easy. Pulls into the booth, yells at me.
Every time.
So Hymas, 4 laps into this. We are not even halfway. So we've got 4 or 5 more minutes before we even reach the halfway point. 77. Caden Braswell on that KTM trying to check out from the 23 Monster Energy Kawasaki of Ryder D Francisco. That San Francisco Ryder D Francisco treat. Top 5, Gage Linville up to 5th. Hawkins with it, pretty much his best moto. The most we've talked about him. He's in 6th. Cloak is 7th. Heath Harrison back to 8th. Patrick Murphy is 9th. Brock Bennett rounds out your top 10. Look at that. Gavin Towers, he wins a moto earlier today. Buried back in 11th. Dang.
Been that kind of week for a lot of guys, and that includes your race leader, Chance Hymas, who we didn't even see for the majority of the first moto of this class, and then late in the race, we caught him finally in the top 15.
13th, I believe.
And that's all he pretty much got. And then was running in a podium spot in his second moto, the first moto of the other Pro Sport class. And he just got passed, went back to 4th or 5th.
Yep.
This is much more like the Chance Hymas we expect, leading the way. Remember, he almost won this title a year ago, had tremendous battles with Levi Kitchen, came up in the number 2 spot. That's why he's wearing the number 2 plate. So Broswell, now he was great at the beginning of a moto earlier today and crashed. It's really good now. There's Hawkins in the 71.
Yeah,
he's going after Martinez.
There's Linville behind him on the Yamaha, along with Jaden Clough, I believe, who's gotten around Linville. We'll spin back around and take a look there. Crafty drone footage here. These are crafty veteran drone flyers. They've been here for a few years now. They know their way around this racetrack. Even though they're in the air.
And Clough. Yeah, they've got the ruts dialed in the air.
Not rough at all.
No.
Oh, the drone hits a rough there.
Even the air is getting rough. That's how gnarly this track is. So I think the Yamahas you're looking at there are Linville and Clough, 6th and 7th. Or is that Patrick Murphy? No, that's Patrick Murphy, the number 9 spot. And then Brock Bennett. Oh, there's Towers. Yep. I saw it. He went down out of the gate. The entire field was gone by the time he picked his bike up.
Really? He's already inside the top 50.
Yeah, and I'll tell you something. When you see one of these Pro Sport guys hit the first turn on his own, and you see how fast they're actually going, I mean, there was no lift. There's about a 4-inch high berm on the outside of that, and he had that thing completely cranked wide open.
Oh, wow.
So he has come from last, Towers here, to 11th. Won the moto over DeFrancisco earlier today. And this one,
he straight up, well, DeFrancisco came through the field, but he straight up beat everybody else. And Ryder D for that matter.
Ryder D did catch him, but Towers able to hold him off at the end and get a big moto win, first of his career, but this time he's crashed just out of the gate.
Oh, boys, we've got a race here. They have locked in. There's Hymas over the tunnel jump. Then you have 2nd and 3rd. They are locked in on Chance Hymas now. We got to find that race. They are going by the billboards. Not even 2 bike lengths separate your leader.
Oh, this is great. There it is. Yep, Hymas in the lead in the Honda. Broswell on the gas. DeFrancisco on the Cowie. Broswell wants to lead here.
Right now. He wants it right now. Let's see. Where did Braswell finish in that first one? Braswell was 7th.
All right, so he's got work to do as far as the championship. That's going to be tough on him. Same spot in the moto where I feel like Hymas started to lose ground earlier today. Not sure what the case is here.
Halfway there, 12 minutes in.
But they've caught him.
There's a triple. There's another triple. A lot of speed there. Hymas goes outside. These guys are running that inside line. Feet on the pegs the entire way through that right-hander was Chance Hymas.
That's become the new trend. Keeping those feet on. You can't do it in that rut.
No.
And what a hook that rut has. A completely unnatural arc at the end of it. DeFrancisco handles it no problem. He's keeping Broswell honest, but Broswell is closer to going to the lead than he is losing second. He is right there on Hymas.
On the offensive there, the 77 up Braswell. Don't get too crafty there. The number 23 will take it over. It's not a bad place to be, maybe a 2-for-1 if you are Ryder D. They get tangled up for just a moment.
Interesting to see how Broswell will play this. He's under pressure, but he's also applying the pressure. And can Hymas hold on?
A little bobble there, a little mistake there for the number 2 Honda ride. Here comes your second place rider, Braswell, going to work it on the outside, pressure from the outside, from the inside. Everybody going after Chance Hymas. Nobody likes this guy. He hates those cans.
Well, he's in the lead, man. They don't like him. He's in the lead. He keeps doing this. Here's Broswell on the inside. Big ruts coming out of this corner.
It's done.
Can he shave it off and get back to the inside? Caden Broswell to the lead.
Hymas tries something on the inside. No dice. The 77 of Braswell has come from outside the top 5. Went right through the field pretty quickly.
Yeah. DeFrancisco was ahead of him. And obviously Hymas was. You just saw him make the move. So he has passed these 2 guys to take the lead. And whoop, it's about to get dangerous. Is he going to start checking out? I think he is.
He is going after it. He wants these guys to battle. He wants Hymas and Ryder D to get caught up in an entanglement, if you will.
Well, we've seen it many times over the last 11 months. Great battles between Hymas and Ryder D. It started at those Moto combines at both Ironman and at Fox Raceway last year, and then a ton of battles in the Monster Energy Supercross Futures. They went at it several times, and they're going to battle right now. The difference is now it's battling for 2nd and 3rd. Broswell's getting away from everybody.
Ryder D trying to work some different lines into this program here, and not liking those inside lines is the number 2, and that's going to cost him perhaps. It's happened a couple times. Ryder D just went for it.
Can he squeeze him off into Storyland?
He does it. Ryder D will make the pass for the moment, sweeping around the outside. Hymas trying to cook something up. No dice. He'll slip back to 3rd now.
Just not seeing the intensity from Hymas here that you would expect. And Ryder D's got him, but damage is done. Look at Broswell, man.
raced out of the shot. Raced himself out of this camera shot. Is Braswell, not that it matters, is he on a 450? Curious, is he on a 250?
He is Open Pro Sport, huh? Yeah, I guess it's possible.
Those two kids probably on 250s.
They're definitely, that's the trend usually. Those kids will race what they're going to race in the future.
Out of the pros, out of the amateurs.
Which would be a 250. But I'm not even sure. I mean, the start, yes. I'm not sure we've really had definitive proof that the 450 is really better during the moto.
More to handle, more to deal with.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
It's a thoroughbred for sure. Just beyond the halfway mark, 15 minutes in. We've got about 10 more minutes to go to see if Ryder D can run down Caden Braswell, but he's probably doing some math in his head. Ryder D doesn't have to beat him. Braswell finished 7th in that first moto, so a second, and what did Ryder get? The win in this one?
Yeah.
So 1-2, not a bad place to be. Where is Gavin Towers? Towers still in the number 11 spot. So he's gotten up to a little bit more in the way of talent now. He's got Bennett to try to get by Murphy, Harrison, Hawkins. Not going to be an easy task there. Well, just as we say that, Ryder D has caught Caden Braswell.
That happened in a hurry. Remember, Braswell caught him and passed him, and now DeFrancisco's right there, tripling through the middle. Can he triple again? Nope. Going to double. He likes this inside line. I'll leave him here. We'll put them to good use. I mean, I've already had quite a bit, but we don't throw food away around here. Come on.
He's staying with that inside line. Ryder D has made the pass on Hymas in that same spot last lap. He's rolled right back up to Caden Braswell. I thought he was checked out. He was 2 seconds out front 1 lap ago.
Yeah, a lap ago. DeFrancisco said in the podium his goal was to win all 6 motos, but he ended up a close second earlier this morning after the bad start, but here he comes.
He is on the move. Look at that. Feet on the pegs going right at Caden Braswell. The smoothest part of the racetrack, sarcastically, folks. That is a rough, nasty, beat-up racetrack. Lap riders now. Braswell has to check up.
Yeah, this is going to hurt Braswell. He's got to fend off DeFrancisco and thread the needle and figure out what the best line is. That wasn't it. DeFrancisco's right there.
You can pick him up right outside your window there, Jason Wygant.
DeFrancisco's trying to get to the inside.
Ooh, God, he is eating some roost, too.
Yeah.
That golden hour sun's going to make some great photos here. That battle is awesome. Here we go. Last turn, the Bermuda Triangle, because wacky things happen here. That's where Amelia Earhart's plane was dug up many, many years ago.
Yeah, Elvis is there.
He is.
Oh, and he didn't triple, and he goes off the track. Braswell's in trouble, and here comes DeFrancisco to take the lead.
He has to check up. He does the right thing. Lets Ryder D past him, so we'll see if Braswell can again remount and go after Ryder D.
He does. He's got the inside coming out of that corner. Can he get the drive? A little smoother line on the outside. You see this all the time, only at Loretta's, man. Somebody gets caught, they get past, and they find out what to change. Let's see if he can hang.
Oh!
Endo into the corner for DeFrancisco. He's down. He's okay, though. Is the bike all right?
That was the slowest Endo. There's nothing he could do about it. Just tossed him up and over the bars there.
Got the bike running, but is it twisted?
He's spot, though. He's only a couple of spots he'll lose.
Hymas was second. There is Hymas in that high-vis gear in the middle of a battle.
That might be Chloe and Martinez.
Is it Hymas, Chloe, Martinez all together?
So Caden Braswell again is out front. Ryder D slips probably to 4th, we think.
Well, this got interesting, and it's a 25-minute moto. We still have 6 minutes on the clock. Caden Braswell has it completely under control at this point. Let's see the order. Good job here, Racer TV, showing us. There it is. It's Hymas second.
Looking for the Yamaha, or is it going to be? There's Ryder D.
How in the heck is he in third?
Holy cow. He just endoed. He's still going to almost have a sub 2-minute lap time with a flip in the
straight endo. Bike landed on top of him.
Whoa. So going out of the sweeper, coming out of the trees over there, Ryder D hits, I don't know what happened. A sharpshooter was over there. Bolt action sharpshooter. Pow! He just went out of nowhere.
Trip lines.
Did you expect to see that?
No, just coming into a corner and complete endo.
He hit some C4 there that Wes Kane placed many, many years ago.
It was Wes Kane himself.
He just popped up. Wow.
So let's see if Hymas can hold him off for a second time for the number 2 spot. As for Braswell, it's his race to win or lose on the gas.
Plenty of time. We still have multiple laps. We're going to go probably 3 more laps. The 2-lap board not out yet.
These are long motos, these 25-minuters. This is new down here at Loretta. It's a 25-minute moto. Hymas just trying to hold on.
He's going to deal with Ryder D in just a minute here. If Ryder D is not exhausted from doing front flips and passing guys, I mean, how do you train for that? Get ready for the front flip training, boys.
Is that Chloe?
That is, because he's just in front of Ryder D. Chloe on the 45.
So he slipped through there. We didn't see it. We thought
He got past.
I think
Chance
he got them
Hymas.
both. He just
did.
went by Hymas.
Like he's.
This
wow.
moto is out of control. I swear DeFrancisco was ahead of Chloe
thought
when they
he was
came
too.
through that Storyland section. Chloe, whatever, is into second now, and he's starting to check out. There's Hymas getting stuck between some lap traffic.
Oh,
This is
my goodness.
unbelievable.
Yeah. Good luck, whoever's writing the race report for this.
Yeah.
Zip, 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 back it up.
Yep, my guy Mitch Kendra from Racer X on the infield. You're shooting photos. I hope he's like, I'll keep mental notes.
Oh, good
luck,
with that.
bro.
I don't even know what just happened. 2 laps
12
ago.
things have happened in the last 2 laps.
We got guys doing flips, guys passing, going forward.
Look at the lead
There's
that Chloe has put on. He only passed Hymas about a quarter of a lap ago. There's Ryder DeFrancisco. He was right there. He must have made another mistake. Understandable. Got to wonder if the bike is bent up or he is hurt after the flip.
Or he's exhausted.
Oh, that too.
It's his second moto of the day.
Still tripling.
Full effort, max output here.
Still tripling.
Look at that.
Oh, it's so rough coming out of that corner.
These dudes are so gnarly.
So
I mean, they're
DeFrancisco's 4th, Martinez 5th. Sorry, I just want to get the top 10. Linville 6th, Brock Bennett 7th. Towers up to 8th after a crash before the first turn. Heath Harrison 9th, and Ben Garib out of Chile rounds out your top 10 as we go back to Ryder DeFrancisco. Could still be in a prime spot for the title, even with a rough moto here.
Even with a front flip.
Yeah, 4th place might still be enough.
They would have carted LeBron James off the floor. He would have flopped his way right into the medic tent.
Flagrant 2.
He did a flip, and he's still got a shot at winning this thing.
That was bizarre.
Well, if you guys at the Racer booth can pull up a replay of that, I'd love to see it before Moto's in here. We got a couple more laps to go. 2-lap card is out. Caden Braswell is your leader. Chloe, man, what a ride this dude has had. 157 deep into the Moto. He's got 6 seconds to try to make up on Braswell. Not sure he's got that in the card. Is that Hymas?
Hymas, yeah.
He's gotten past?
I'm not sure. No, I don't think so. I think he's got the high vis in the wrong spot. Let's see. Yeah, that's Martinez. He's got the hand guards. He's a desert guy. He's got to run the hand. So has he gotten around
Ryder
him?
D.
So DeFrancisco, that's the corner he crashed in. He must be struggling,
Right.
either physically or with the motorcycle after he flipped it in that corner. And this is going to make this championship
Wide open now. 1-5 scores now for Ryder D. And let's see, Braswell with a 7th. That's 1-7 scores. I believe that's where
he's in
finished.
contention.
Chance Hymas got a 13-3 going here. This is going to be a
Clough?
wacky. Clough's probably got a pretty good shot here. I think he was in the mix there on the 45.
No, 6th. He'd be going 6-2. What
That's
in tarnation has happened?
Yes, tarnation. You are in Tennessee. You can say that. Heck, never where this for a Duke voice. Well, it looks like Ryder D done got himself into a whole heap of trouble. Continuing to follow along our Honda riders there. Cole Martinez, I believe that's who we got here. That is Martinez on the 30 machine. 11 laps in, the white flag, I believe, getting ready to come out or is already out for the number 77 machine. Man, what a wild moto recap Caden Braswell is going to have here. There's so many things that have happened in this moto, it's hard to even remember everything. White flag lap here. 23 minutes and some change have elapsed. Braswell, Chloe, Hymas, DeFrancisco, Martinez, that's your top 5. Linville just outside of the top 5 and 6. Bennett Towers has climbed up to 8. Harrison, Garib round out your top 10. Ryder D is 5th now. So there is your leader, the 77. And there is the 45 of Chloe. Has he caught him? Chloe has caught Braswell going into the 10 Commandments. He is about a bike length and some change behind him. There's Braswell. Is that Chloe on the inside? Did he just make the pass? No. Thank you. Thank you, Ryan Holiday, our spotter. He sure is battling the leader load. That is the 77 for sure. That is Braswell. I believe Chloe's a few seconds back, 7 seconds or so. Sits our second place rider. A couple more turns remain. Caden Braswell just worked himself back into this championship, and who would have ever thought that would a 7th place in the first moto, but a first here, or a 6th. Center part of the racetrack, right around the Polysport sweeper, the big sand turn, the right-hander, and Caden Braswell will write himself into the annals of Loretta Lynn's history. He will take a moto win. There is the 45 of Clove. He will finish up in the number 2 spot, and your 3rd place rider will be Chance Hymas. So a wild moto there. Braswell will get the win. Jaden Clove will finish up 2nd. Heck of a ride. Chance Hymas will be 3rd. Martinez, and I believe Ryder D will hold on for the number 5 spot. So there's your top 3. It's Braswell, Clow, and Hymas. Nothing changed there. Ryder D will finish up in the top 5. Linville will finish up 6th, and that's going to do it here from the booth. And we will get ready to toss it down. I'm exhausted from watching that race. Jason Wygant, I'm sure those guys are absolutely beat. And we will toss it down to you. We'll let you settle the score.
All right, let's do it. Well, that was one of the wildest motos you will ever see. And coming out on top, he had to make several legit passes to do it. Yeah, we go first. Sorry. We're looking for... I appreciate it, Jaden Clow. We're looking for Braswell. All right. That was one of the wildest motos you will ever see. We had multiple leaders, a couple of crashes. One guy was able to persevere and take the win. He got 7th in the first moto, but that still puts him in title contention. Here he comes. All right, one of the nicest guys you'll talk to here at Loretta's, and he has earned himself a gold, and I mean earned it from way back. Gold medal, Caden Braswell.
Thank you, Mr. Weege.
I tell you, one of the nicest guys here. Dude, you passed those guys. You caught those guys. What's going on this week?
Man, I'm just gelling. The crew put in a lot of hard work. I can't thank everybody enough. The Lord Jesus Christ, you know, he's got my back as he's got all of yours. He just loves you so much. So I embrace that love. I send him my burdens, and he just helps me out. That's big thanks to the Lord. the whole like gas team, AEO suspension, them guys have been working really hard helping me over the past 6 months. So I'm really stoked just to be up here, honestly, to be back in Hurricane Mills. You know, the flood hit real hard last year, and my heart goes out to all the families and people who were damaged by that. But we have a great community here, and they're working real hard. My buddy J-Motor going nuts. My mom, my dad, they work so hard for me. So really, this one goes out to all of y'all. Thank you, guys.
We want you to go nuts, yeah! Great job, Caden Broswell. And with a 7-1, he's actually got a shot at this title. That's how crazy this class has been. Let's bring up our second place finisher on the Yamaha, the number 45, Jaden Clough. Come out front if you don't mind. There you go. Dude, so many guys going fast in this moto. All of a sudden, we saw you just roll into the front. Had to feel good.
Yeah, I got pinched off in the start, and then I just put my head down, kept charging. All of a sudden, I seen P2 ahead on the pit board, so I was like, let's go for it, and ended up coming out second place.
That is awesome. You sixth in Moto 1?
Yes, sir.
All right, you still got a shot at it the way this class has gone. Who do you want to thank?
Yeah, I'd like to thank SSR Training Facility for getting me ready for this, Rock River Yamaha, FMF for hooking me up with a pipe. It was awesome. 100%, keeping my vision clear. 60, FXR, Black Diamond MX, JM Racing for this awesome motor and suspension. My dad, all my family that came down to watch me, and just everybody, thank you.
Jaden Clough taking second in a highly competitive Open Pro Sport division. We got one more medal to hand out, and I'll give Heath Harrison a whole shot award. But first, I want to get the bronze over to the Honda man. Let's bring up the number 2, who finishes this moto in the number 3 position. Let's bring up Mr. Hymas. First time we've had a chance to catch up with him at the podium this week. Where's Chance? Looking for third place to come on up. There it is. All right, well, you never know. He's in title contention too. Why not? Everybody is at this point. Let's hear it for Chance Hymas. First, I'll ask you about that moto. Then you're going to have to explain what's been going on in the previous ones. But how'd this one go?
It started off really good. Had not a great gate pick, but salvaged it and came around with a up front star and got into first and sprinted the first few laps. And then I started making way too many mistakes, and I thought I was going to get freight trained, but gained a couple positions off some mistakes and ended up third, so I'm pretty stoked about that.
All right, the previous 2 motos, I'm sure not what you wanted this week, man.
Yeah, definitely not. A couple of bad gate picks, and then just everything went south from there. The 250 moto this morning was all right, but made mistakes, and yesterday it was just crashing and not good.
Oh, okay. So you feel okay, though? Can you get back up here the rest of the week?
Yeah, that's the goal.
Okay. Who do you want to thank, Chance?
My mom, my dad, the whole HRC Honda crew, 83 Compound, all those guys for treating me like family. Fly Racing, Scott, Monster Energy, my mechanic Tommy for busting his butt, all my friends, family that came to watch, and everyone else, thank you.
All right, he's back at the podium, Chance Hymas. Nice little rebuild there. And where's Heath Harrison, who's letting that big dog eat every single time? Grabbing starts, leading laps on the Phoenix Honda. I got a Stasic Whole Shot Award for him, showing these kids the pace for a few laps in each of these motos. This guy's a mechanic, really, for Phoenix Honda these days, so it's not bad running 25-minute motos. Eventually, the heat and the kids get to him, but he's got some speed early. Let's hear it for Heath Harrison. You got to give everybody else in the team some advice on these starts, bro.
No, I can't do that. I ain't got enough endurance in me to give them advice.
Okay,
so I got to take all the advantages I can, and then they can just come for me at the end. So,
who do you want to thank, buddy?
Yeah, the whole Phoenix Racing Honda team. My CRF 450R is ripping. Pirelli tires, FMF exhaust, FMF vision, Baker Speed Enzo suspension, Moose Racing, Parts Limited, Get Data, just everybody that makes this possible. Thank you.
Heath Harrison, another Stasic Whole Shot.